Sue from So unfolds as a unique blend of comedy, folklore, and social commentary, set against the embrace of a lively coastal village where tradition and modernity collide. The story centers on Ashok, a young man known more for mischief than ambition, whose lazy tendency leads him to concoct a plan, feign possession by Sue, the spirit of Sulachana from Sumshwara, hence Sue from So, to avoid marriage pressure and family obligations. This harmless ruse, however, quickly spirals when villagers, not known for their skepticism, start treating Ashok as divine, seeking blessings, absolution, and miracles, all from the man playing ghost. What begins as a self-serving prank evolves into a vivid portrait of how belief can blossom from rumor, fear, and the desire for hope. The film thrives on its ensemble cast, each member embodying evocative nuance. Ashok's actor, with a naturally expressive face and body, grounds the absurdity of pretending to be a spirit with relatable nerves. His eyes betray panic even as he dons saris over his shoulders. Sandhya Raker's Banu, daughter of the original Sue, delivers emotional weight with quiet grace. Her transformation, from haunted by the weight of myth to recognizing the human behind the ghostly rumor, drives the emotional arc of the film. Shanil Gautam, playing the earnest Ravi Anna who attempts to guide the fan-populated chaos, balances earnestness with comic bewilderment. A surprise appearance by Raj B. Shetty as an unconventional guru further elevates the story. He's mysterious, self-assured, and hilariously out of step with village expectations, resulting in some unexpectedly touching moments. Visually, the movie feels tactile. Warm wooden interiors, dusty courtyards, oil lamps flickering under palm roofs. Natural light dances on characters during exorcism acts, and the ocean looms backstage, an unseen witness to communal hysteria. The cinematographer frames wide shots of the crowd pressing into Ashok's spirit talk, then pulls tight to capture the micro expressions of fear, doubt, or delight in individual faces. It's simple filmmaking, but rich in texture. The musical backdrop complements these aesthetic choices with a fusion of folk rhythms, temple chants, and intimate guitar motifs. The opening sequence has flute tones that feel ancient, summoning the idea of old legends stirring beneath present-day feet. As the comedic deception drips toward its emotional unraveling, the score remains steady, never overly sentimental, but resonant enough when Banu finally confronts the truth. Tone shifts are handled with care, from hilarious absurdity to emotional depth. Early scenes of villagers seeking Ashok's blessing are riotous, giant sticks of sugarcane, dancing goats, ramshackle prayers gone sideways. But as Banu looks at Ashok's panicked expressions and the town's believers begin to spit in ash, the maddening comedy yields to quiet tension. The film's resolution does not rely on spectacle. Rather, in a dimly lit hut, Banu and Ashok speak truth. It's not a grand exorcism or confession shout down. Instead, it's a whisper that cuts through superstition. In settings where folklore can saturate social memory, Sue from So reminds that sometimes our own stories trap us more than they protect us. Ashok's need to escape expectations turns into a village-wide fairy tale where he has no control, and yet Banu's acceptance of his human fragility brings compassion back to the myth. The film stops short of moralizing. Faith isn't condemned, but the narrative invites awareness that belief without understanding is brittle. In sum, Sue from So is a festival of grassroots humor interwoven with poignant emotional reflection. Its early absurdity eases into a story about integrity and empathy, about seeing beyond image to the person beneath. For viewers seeking cinema that's funny, human, and rooted in local tales with broader resonance, this inventive film feels both fresh and rooted, like an old legend reimagined for the big screen's light.
Hope you like the video. See you with another interesting video. By then signing off from Black and Blank.